Yo, everybody, what is going on? It's your boy, man like Moose, aka Musa Ahmed.
And I'm Rod Sanchez.
And today we're going to be speaking about the first game of the FIFA World Cup. Come on, guys, this has been 4 years. It's actually been 4.5 years because usually the World Cup is in the summer. It's been 4.5 years of insanely boring international football. And this is the only one I feel like actually matters, like the World Cup. Rodrigo, how excited are you?
Bro, I'm super excited. Even though Brazil lost the last one, I'm always excited because I think every time I think we're going to win, we're the favorites. So
20 years now you haven't won, by the way, so we gotta wait and see how that goes. But to be fair, mostly right now we're trying to speak about the first game, Qatar versus Ecuador. And I was speaking with my roommate, and he was just telling me, like, bro, I don't even care. I wish even if the game was at any teams, I don't even care. I just want to watch international football at the World Cup, like.
yeah.
But let's get into the two teams. Obviously, Qatar, the host. Here's one thing. What do you think about Qatar, like, in general? I mean, I'm sure you don't know too much about them, but what do you think about them?
What I think is, even though they're bad, they always have a chance because South Korea, they went far when he was there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Germany, they went far.
Well, Germany was a good team, but yeah.
The only team that got fucked up when he was there was Brazil. They lost 7-1.
Yeah, they lost. But they lost to the semis. Germany also got to the semis. They lost to the semis in France. I mean, against France in 2006. And then in 2002, I think South Korea got to the quarters. Yeah, they got to the quarters.
Yeah.
But, like, there was some serious scandals. I don't remember. I don't know if you recall, like...
Japan, too. There were scandals about Japan. They were winning, and
It
the
was
referees
Korea,
were
yeah, it
on
was
their
South
side.
Korea against Italy and against Spain.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Anyway, so here's the thing about Qatar. So funny enough, like Qatar are the current Asian champions. Like you see how you guys have Copa America, and there's Euro, there's AFCON, there's CONCACAF, whatever. So like they're the AFC Asian Cup champions. They hosted it obviously because they're building facilities and all of those things. But
That's what I was talking about. Do you think they deserved to win it because they had a
Oh,
good team, or because they were hosting it?
okay, no. Obviously the home advantage counted, but like they didn't win like in a sketchy way. They won it legitimately. Like they had some of the best players, and like all of their players in that team were locally born players. So like these are players who have been born in Qatar. They didn't like sign anybody or anything like that. Okay, I think maybe one or two guys were signed,
Okay.
like something like that. But mostly all of the players are locally trained and whatever. They have like this massive academy called the Aspire Academy. They opened it in 2010 after they won the bid for the World Cup, obviously. So like
I was
pretty
checking on
impressive.
the Saudi Arabia team, Qatar team, and what I heard, they have good players there, but they never leave the country because they are really well paid. So
yeah,
it's not worth it to go
they're
to
all
Europe.
they're all playing in Qatar. Like in this particular one, they all play for like Al Sadd, Al Rayyan, and Al Duhail.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and also like here's another thing. Also, Qatar won the tournament last time, and they also had like the tournament's top scorer, their striker, a man named Almoez Ali. I think Almoez Hassan.
Is he the all-time scorer for Qatar?
No, I'm not too sure, but I know he was the top scorer for
That
the last
competition specific.
that particular competition. He's their captain, 107 caps for the team right now, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
100.
impressive.
If you play 100 times for your national team, that's
That's
pretty good, man. Yeah, and they beat Japan in the final. They didn't beat like some small team. They beat Japan in the final,
That-
3-1.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
So what about Ecuador? Do
Well,
they
I
ha-
think you know a little bit more about them. You've come from the same confederation. You probably played one another in
Bro,
qualifiers.
I've been following the players from Ecuador. They have Stupinan.
Stupinian, yeah, Stupinian.
He used to play for Villarreal.
Now he's at
He
Brighton.
was in the same finals Champions League last year, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Now
we
he's
played
playing
him.
for Brighton. Also with Moises Caicedo.
Moises Caicedo as well.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's like top player. He just got there.
I think he was there last season as well.
He was, but he was
He's like,
still
yeah.
adapting.
Yeah, exactly.
This year he's showing what he came for.
Moises Caicedo. And also, I don't know if you remember this guy from the 2014 World Cup, Enna Valencia.
He plays for Fenerbahce.
Yeah, he's still
good.
playing. He's still playing. Yeah, he's
Dude.
just one of those guys who always score at like the World Cup.
Who do you think's gonna win? Because think about what I was saying. First game, Qatar is hosting the cup.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
does
first
Qatar
game
have
easy.
have
That's
a
a
chance?
Qatar. That's a Qatar 2-1 win, in my opinion.
okay.
Easy. Like, don't get me wrong, Ecuador are a good team, and they probably will do well, man.
Do you remember the first game of the 2010 World Cup.
Mexico versus South
France?
Africa.
South Africa.
South
yes.
Africa versus Mexico.
And they won.
No, they drew 1-1.
Chabalala scored.
Sifiwe Shabalala, goal for South Africa, goal for
Okay.
all Africa.
Yeah, bro. The only chance
Remember
they
the
have.
celebration as well?
Sorry.
The celebration.
Oh yeah, the dancing.
Yeah, you gotta love those, man. That's another thing I'm really looking forward to. Like, the World Cup is such a big stage, man,
Uh-huh.
I can imagine, man. So, yeah, Qatar versus Ecuador, you give it your prediction.
I used to buy Chabalala after the 2010 World
On
Cup.
FIFA,
I
all of
played
those
it
things, yeah.
On FIFA, and I'm like, I'm gonna sign his
I'm
guy.
gonna
for
sign
my
this
team.
guy. Yeah, that's a cool one. So yeah, I've given you my prediction. I think Qatar takes it purely because of home advantage. I don't know. I've never really watched these players too much since the 2019 Asian Cup final, but I can only imagine they got better. Upward projections in terms of their personal growth. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm calling Qatar to win 2-1. The scenes will be insane. I don't know, the scenes will be mad, but guess there won't be not much beer being drunk after that game.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Ecuador. They have been playing amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Ecuador is never a team that we look for when we're playing South America. Like, oh, Ecuador has a good team. It's the first time that I see them having a good team, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And if everything goes like normal, they're gonna win like 3-0.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. The only chance that Qatar has is the referees doing something because they're the
I
hosts.
think right now there's too much eyes on the world. Like the world, everybody is looking at this thing. I don't think anybody would attempt that.
Okay.
All right then. So there you have it. Rodrigo
Yeah.
Sanchez, he thinks it's 3-0. Musa Ahmed, I think it's gonna be 2-1. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Obviously, we're gonna have to have a reaction video to these predictions,
Okay, yeah.
to see exactly what we called. So drop your comments obviously to continue the discussion. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment. We already said comment, and share this with your mates, and let's grow this thing, man.
And subscribe to the videos.
Oh yeah, of course. And subscribe.
See you in the next one.